Oscar, come. Come on. You say hi? Come, this is your stream. It's the Oscar live stream. I got you. Hello, my friends. Whew. You're heavier than when I left for Germany. You gained a few pounds, little man, huh? They fed you well. Hello, everyone. Today we're cooking Oscar's dog food, finally. He had to eat dry food yesterday and he did not like it. Hey, Sam. Oscar and I are saying hi. We're cooking dog food today. Oh, the title, I completely forgot. So, you know the new game of Helldivers that came out? So I feel like all the men, I mean females, play the video games too in Helldivers and stuff. So it's not just men, obviously, but it's just like a meme right now that like all the guys are just playing the new Helldivers, and you know, I feel like I haven't seen my husband in days since it came out. No. Pretty busy on missions, killing bugs, robots, I think, hive minds, I think that's it. So it's like planets that you have to defend, and you have to work together with other people to defend those planets, and then you just gotta have like a strategy. You know, I watched a little bit since I like gaming myself, but I just don't really find the time for it at the moment. What dog food are we cooking? So today we're making some pork chops and carrots and oats and a little bit of rice and blueberries. Does that sound good? It sound good or no? He said it sounds okay. Sound okay? Okay, I'm glad. You know, one awkward thing about me not into games. Why is it awkward? Don't even try to get into it, honestly. It's just such a time killer. I mean, honestly, if it's like your hobby and passion, go for it. You know, everyone has their own thing that they like to spend time with. But if you're not into gaming yet, I would probably encourage you to not try to get into gaming, because gaming is just, yeah, it just, you know, bellissimo. Grazie. Pork chops, party time for Oscar, yay. Oscar and I are making pork chops today. For him, not for me. I, as most of you probably know, I eat the vegetarian. Right, mommy vegetarian? You eat the pork chops for me. Yeah, I got you a bunch of pork chops, Chatty. Bonjour, Fabien. Bonjour. Comment ça va? I can scroll reels for 3 hours straight though. I know. Yeah, honestly, I'm thinking that too. Like people, including myself, complaining about, you know, and people are playing video games for hours. Scrolling, like you just said, is probably even worse because you're not even doing anything. Like you're literally just watching. So when you're playing, at least you're like socializing with people. When you're like on team, you know, like TeamSpeak or like Xbox Live or whatever the other things are called. So I guess it is still better than just mindlessly looking into your phone. But ça va, merci. I'm doing okay today. I got a little, I don't know, not feeling the best, so I'm not in the greatest mood, so please don't expect me to be like super bubbly today. So today is probably just gonna be like a little bit more chill and more kitchen ASMR than anything. But yeah, those pork chops cooking. Where's my thing? No, it's not in here. Oh. That's weird. Oh, I see it. Anyone been naughty today? You deserve the claw, the iron claw. Scrolling reels gives multiple emotions at the same time. One I know, it is crazy. Like you just scroll through, like, you know, you see like cute animal stuff, then you see something sad, then you see some like emotional things or just like bad stuff. Just like it up and down, and it doesn't feel very healthy, does it? That's the main reason why at least I stopped using social media. You know, like TikTok and Instagram, but I mean YouTube Reels are also social media, so I haven't fully stopped, I guess. A fake stopped social media. Since YouTube live streams is also social media. But for me, I see it more like, you know, like a group FaceTime call with friends, because I know most of you when I'm on here. Happy reels and sad, exactly. Emotional, again, happy one, exactly. It's just like up and down, up and down. There's just so many facts, and then you're reading like news and then random facts, and I don't know. It's definitely a little bit of an overload for the brain, scrolling through the reels. That's why I'm trying. I used to make a lot of shorts and stuff. But I'm someone that easily scrolls for hours myself. So I'm trying not to contribute to the whole shorts issue, you know, people scrolling. So I'm trying to make more like live streams where people interact. So it's at least a little bit more social, since it's called social media. So at least make it social, right? And not anti-social. Because I feel like on social media, it's not very social because you don't really interact. You just watch other people's stuff and maybe like it or something. But where's the human interaction in that, you know? So I feel like with live stream, at least we can have a conversation. I'm super furry, by the way. I have hair from Oscar all over me, so don't mind the white hair on me, guys. It's just my little dog that makes me all hairy. So I'm throwing the pork chops into the boiling water. And I know it's lame, it doesn't taste or smell good, you know, like usually when you make pork chops, it's not gonna be like a barbecue experience here. It's just for my dog, so it's supposed to be a little bit healthy. And, you know, no salt or no spices. You know, oh, there's a lot of fat on it. I just don't see that. So I'll probably keep a little bit of the broth because the fat will get released into the water. And then I will cook my oats and rice in the water or in the broth. If you hear any like random sounds in the background and some swearing, it's just the husband playing Helldiver, so please don't be confused. How many hours are we going to boil that? Hours? Hopefully not hours. Probably just like, I don't know, they're pretty, they're not very big, those pork chops, so I guess like 20 minutes, and then we'll take them out. And then, meanwhile, I'm gonna grate my vegetables. Yes, I'm having a good day, Fabian. Or, I mean, not the best, I guess, but also not the worst, so I can't complain. How about yourself? What's everyone up to? Sam, what time is it for you right now? Sorry, I'm too lazy to do the maths to China. Like I said, I feel like I need, on my wall here in the kitchen, I need like different clocks from different time zones. So Beijing, LA, I don't know, India, you know, Germany. So I can easily have a good overview of what time it is, because we have so many people from different countries here. Hey, my friend. Hey, Jeff. How you doing? I'm cooking the pork chops for Oscar. At least he's eating good today. Meanwhile, I ate cereal, so everything for the dog, right? Hey, Jay, welcome. Don't ask me time, I suggest. Oh, it's late. You've been up late again. You get the iron claw. Okay, what else? Oh, the carrots. Oscar's going crazy over his toy over there, so You will hear the husband in this corner, you will hear the dog in this corner, and eventually some cats in the background. So I thought it was gonna be like chill kitchen ASMR, but it's probably gonna be a little bit louder. My favorite tool, everyone knows it, my grater. I feel like I used it in every single live stream. I don't even know why. I never noticed how often I used this thing before I did my live streams. Madame Kitchen. Yeah, I like being in the kitchen voluntarily. That's the good part about it. I do enjoy cooking a lot, so I'm glad I'm not forced to do that. Hi Andreas, guten Abend oder guten Nachmittag hier in Amerika. Guten Abend nach Deutschland. In Deutschland ist es schon spät. Morgen ist Montag. Hier in Amerika haben wir Feiertag. Here in America, it is Labor Day weekend, so Mondays are off, or tomorrow is off. So, yeah, we got a free day tomorrow, or we have the Labor Day tomorrow. Bonjour, Pierrick. It's not awkward that you're not into games. It's okay. Oops, sorry. I don't play them either. That's good, Jay. Good, good. You guys know what's up. It's the game called Real Life that you like to play. That's the best. But honestly, I did like playing games in the past, so who am I to talk? I used to play games too, but not often. It would always make me feel bad, you know. Oopsie. Sorry, y'all. I tipped you over. I'm gonna take you off the charger. It's a little unstable here, that whole construction. Hi, Mablotch. I hope I said that right. Nothing wrong. Oh yeah, you're still in Georgia. How's Georgia treating you, Jay? How's the weather? How is everything going? Are you leaving on Monday or are you staying longer? What's happening? Oscar, why are you making those sounds? Oh, he's scratching his chin. Oh, you're from Greece. Nice. Where in Greece are you from? How cool. I never been to Greece, and we randomly, occasionally have someone from Greece here, but it's super rare, so welcome and hello to Greece. I would love to go to Greece one day. I always say if someone offered me a house there and I could have enough room where I could just, you know, plant something, like have a little garden, I would immediately take up on that offer and move there, even though I've never been, but from what I've seen, it looks so beautiful. Oscar's playing with his toy in the background, so cute. Well, at least he's distracted because I've been taking a big nap today. I wanted to cook way earlier, but I was like, you know what? What's a few more hours? I fed him some dry food this morning, so don't worry. He got some food today. Who's trying to tell anyone what? Hey, Gutu. Good to see you. Long time to see indeed. Oscar Schweitzer. Oscar Schweitzer is chilling in the background. He is playing with his toy. I don't know if you can see him. Sitting, the cat is here in the tree, and Oscar is sitting there. A little bit further away, but I'll try to have him over there so you can see him. I hope my phone will keep standing up like this. So fun grating the carrots. Oscar likes his carrots. So you gotta do what you gotta do. How are you doing, Gucho? How's life for you? Did you notice that I was in Germany? Hi, Malaikum Salam, Adel. And yes, Tamer. Hi, Tamer. I have a cat and a dog. I have two cats, actually, and a dog.
That is too big for like.
I think Sam just misread something, Fabian. I think everything is okay. Hi, Alex. Like I said, the cats are here now. As soon as they hear me, I feel like I sound super nasally. Do I sound nasally? I feel like I sound stuffy. But I don't even feel stuffy at all. So I don't know why I sound like this. I hope this is not my new voice and my voice has changed. You know how like guys have like this change of their voice at one point? Maybe I'm finally there when my voice is breaking. I'm good, only suffering with the heat here. I'm sure. Does it ever cool down? Like, is it about to cool down for you guys, Guto? Or is it just staying the same more or less? I don't know. Dessert? Non. N'est pas de dessert. C'est dog. Show? Yeah, show. Right? Show is dog. It's just food for my dog. What are you screaming, huh? What do you want? I'll show you. What? Screaming at me. Always want something, especially when I'm in the kitchen. Hi, Notify. I miss some. And I'm doing good, Alex. How about yourself? And Adele, thank you for asking. My dad is doing good. At least I haven't heard any negative thing or any bad news, so that is always good. Thank you for asking. Ew, I'm gonna get rid of this gunk real quick. So when you boil meat, there's always like, gunk on top. It's like proteins and stuff and like just yucky stuff. I know, Oscar, your meat is cooking. Okay, just put this back on.
Oh, dude, that's mine. That was so dumb.
Okay, so meat is boiling again. The same happens when I boil the soya chunks. Oh yeah, that is like the, if it's like foamy on top, it just means it has a higher protein content. So that's usually just protein up there. Yes, they are hungry, Adele. You're very right. It's summer now. We have more than 30 degrees every day. Every day, oh, sucks. Sorry to hear, Guto. That is not fun. I mean, here in Tennessee, it is very similar. So Tennessee tends to be really, really hot in summer as well. I feel like those carrots are going everywhere, so I gotta do some cleanup after this. And I'm doing like a mess. Hey, I'm so glad I'm wearing a white shirt. That was a great idea. It's always good for cooking. That's my tip. You should always wear something white. Oscar, you okay? It's making weird sounds. Hey, Saga, how you doing? How's everything going? How's your Sunday? Is it Sunday for you still, or is it already Monday? It must be late for you, I think. Since it's late for Sam, so you're like a similar direction. Mr. Rusty, yes, Fabio. C'est correct. C'est Rusty. Hey. Rusty, what's up? You'll get a little pork chop. You guys just gotta wait until it's boiled, okay? You're so impatient. I mean, I'm impatient too, so who am I to say? Whew. This is a workout, guys. Grating those carrots. Soya chunks. I'm not making soya chunks, I'm making the pork chops for Oscar. I don't think he would be happy with soya chunks, to be honest. So yeah, he's getting the pork chops. How's your protein thing going, Sam, your diet? The weight gaining mission or the muscle gaining mission? How's that? Also, I've been to the gym 3 times in a row. I took a little break yesterday, so one day of a break I think is okay. Carrot everywhere. Excuse me, y'all. Those carrots are flying around in the kitchen. Too bad I don't have any rabbits. Hey Proxy! Hi Hachi! My mom made deviled eggs yesterday. I was part of a big spread of snacks. Yum, nice. How cool. I was thinking about those deviled eggs today, this morning when I woke up. I was like, oh, I wish I still had some. How were they? Did she make it like traditional way, or does she have like a twist to it? Anything, like a secret recipe? Obviously you don't have to share if it was a secret recipe. It wouldn't be very secret if you would share it with us, right? But yeah, for those that were there yesterday, my husband said that he thought those were the best deviled eggs he ever had, and I'm not even American, and it was the second time or third time, I think, or the third time I ever made them. So I was very happy to hear that. It's Monday 2:30. I was looking to host some automation. 2:30 already, wow. What kind of automation are you talking about, Saga? My father is doing good, Gucho, as good as it gets for now. Thank you for asking. He's doing okay. So yeah, nothing bad to report. I really appreciate you guys always checking in and asking. It's very sweet. Starting my gym from tomorrow. Wait, you're starting your gym, like your gym routine, or you're opening up your own gym? Big difference. I'm hitting the gym for the first time. Okay, the first time? Wow, nice. That is so exciting. You got the gym first still ahead of you. It's the best time, honestly. Starting the gym, that's so great. Like, you will feel so sore, like you can't even move anymore. Like, no matter what you do, if you go heavy or not, you will feel it. And you will make such a big progress in the beginning. So the beginning times of the gym are the best. The worst are always when it's like plateauing and like kind of stagnating and you don't really see any like progress. But it depends what your goal is. You know, at one point it will just stagnate and you will just like do maintenance, basically. That's not where I'm at right now. A couple of years ago I was like that, but now I basically am starting all over again, it feels like. Not really, but kinda, you know, because I just took such a long break. Hi Rossi. AI tools, wow. Every year I do complete checkups some days.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, access. I mean, you can take the vitamin. You mean vitamin D? Or OH, Saga? You mean D or OH? I don't even know what OH is. But yeah, supplements is, if you have a lack of something, supplements is always a good idea. People just take supplements without knowing if they have a lack. That's the only not so good part. You know, you should not just like randomly take them when you don't have a lack of something. I think most things are probably not very problematic if you take more than you need, like vitamin C and stuff. Usually the body just gets rid of the excess, but some vitamins you gotta be more careful because they can really like go on your liver and you know, build up in the body or create other problems. So you always gotta do those checkups. That's very good that you're doing that, Saga. Always important to do that. I know, Schatzi, you're hungry. So hungry. Poor little cat. So skinny and malnourished, aren't you? Thank you, Guchu. I appreciate that. I hope you don't have any bad news either. I hope everything is going well. How's everyone's Sunday? Are you guys planning anything for next week or any trips upcoming? Anything you're excited for, or it's just daily life basically. For me, it's like same old, even though I just was in Germany for a month, so I had my travel for this year. But yeah, now I'm back in my routine. I'm very excited about that I can just, you know, be at home and do the things that I need to do. 3 days in a row, slow down, bro. Leave some dumbbells for us, right? Yep. Okay, Sam, I hope I'm like a good role model for you now. It's a better incentive or motivation for me, you know, to work out more. So I'm a good role model for you. We're in the last carrot, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around while I'm grating the carrots. I know it's not the most entertaining thing, but it's part of cooking. Not everything is fun. But yeah, tell me how does the gym went, Sam, or us. Let us know in the next live stream how you liked it. And don't feel intimidated. Sometimes people that haven't been to the gym before are like worried about people thinking that people will judge you, or they're like, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing, or she doesn't know what she's doing. But honestly, I have never encountered anything like that in a gym. Sometimes people will come up to you and help you if you do something like majorly wrong, which is nice or good, you know, that people with more expertise will tell you that you're doing something wrong, because they can actually save your knees or shoulders. So you can really screw up your body in many ways if you do something wrong at the gym. So it's always, never get offended if someone walks up to you and tries to show you like a better technique or give you a tip. So that might happen in the beginning, that someone will try to tell you how to do something better, and that is okay, because, you know, in Germany we say, kein Meister ist vom Himmel gefallen. So we say no master ever fell from the sky. So everything needs to be trained and learned first, right? And nothing wrong with that. We all started somewhere. And yeah, usually people at the gym are super chill and they're just doing their thing, minding their own business, or focusing on themselves. So I've never really encountered anything like people looking weird or judging you for, you know, being a beginner, because we all started somewhere. So just in case you were a little worried or anything, not saying you are, but just in case. Hi, Saraf. It doesn't really have a name today. I'm just making food for my dog, so it's just, you know, whatever I had in the fridge. And then I'm gonna add some oats to it. I cooked some pork chops, so I can show you. I just boiled some pork chops.
Hey, flying ones behind us.
My cat is confused because it's hot. And adding the carrots, then the oats, maybe some rice and some blueberries just for some more vitamins. Nano banana would be perfect tool for Marcus, sir. He did awesome with his photos. Oh, you mean the AI? Yeah, Marco's doing a lot with AI. Sam, do you know? Good job. Usually I would expect a question like this coming from you, Jay. Hi, Big Cherry. Have you tried the latest release of Nano Banana Tools image generator? I'll Google Gemini. No, I have not. I'm a little skeptical when it comes to AI, and I sound like a 60-year-old person now, or like, you know, like a boomer or something. But even as you know, a younger generation, you can still be scared of AI. Not that I'm scared of it, but I just feel like AI is progressing, but humans will probably like step back with their development if they keep using AI too much. Not if it's just for fun or something, you know, or for like something real important, you know, where AI is really, really helpful, like you know, in manufacturing and stuff. But when it comes to like daily things, like just writing something, looking something up, or, you know, I feel like people lose their abilities of like looking something up or like reading information by just like compromising this information or just reading this compromised information from AI without making their own research or doing their own research. Same with pictures. It can be a little scary to see what AI does with pictures. Like sometimes they look kind of like weird, you know. I don't know. It is fun. It is a fun tool. I think I could probably get lost in there and hang out my computer all day and do fun stuff with AI. I'm sure of that. But I'm trying not to get hooked on it, you know. But maybe one day I can't resist. We'll find out eventually. I'm gonna see if the pork chop is cooked properly.
Alright, hey, the extract is here, guys.
You're not getting that, Rusty. Yeah, it's looking good. So let this cool down over here. Meanwhile, I'm gonna cook the oats in this broth. Rusty, you're not getting a whole pork chop. Forget about it. This is not for you. This is for the dog. You already had your food this morning. The pork smells. Anyone likes pork? I'm not a huge pork fan myself. I'm gonna grab some oats real quick. Sorry, guys. Rusty, I see you. Get some organic oats. I'm gonna throw them into that broth and then cook it with the broth so it soaks up flavor and all the fat and stuff. Ahina, Oscar, I'm cooking right now, okay? We need another 10 minutes and then it's done. Oscar is impatient. He's already here looking for his food. So cute. His little wiggle when he walks back. Oh, you saw the hubby? I didn't think I showed him. But yeah, he's sitting over there. He's playing Helldivers. Anyone else playing Helldivers or not? I think it's super popular right now. So many people are playing it. I think yesterday I looked it up and it said that 200, take it with a grain of salt, it might be like a wrong source or something, but it said 260,000 people were playing Helldivers yesterday, and that is a big number, especially since the game just came out. Also, I'm holding the meat with this thing just because it's freaking hot and I don't want to burn my hand. Carrot halva is a mouth-watering recipe famous here. Milk, sugar, peeled carrot. Oh, yum. That sounds good. Isn't halva also made with sesame seeds, Saga? And I would love to try that. Milk, sugar, and carrot. I gotta make this. I have to look up a recipe. Saga, thank you for the recommendation because I love everything with carrots. I like carrot cake, carrot juice, carrot bread, roasted carrots. I just love carrots. So does Oscar. So I'll definitely look into the recipe for that. Right, but hallucination and I. Hi Jolly. Schwein mochte ich nie instinktiv, heute kriege ich davon tatsächlich Muskelschmerzen. Echt krass. Ja, kann sein, dass es irgendwie deinen Körper übersäuert und ich glaube Gicht und sowas kriegt man ja auch relativ schnell von Fleisch, Schweinefleisch glaube ich auch insbesondere. Kann ich mir also gut vorstellen, dass da irgendwie eine Reaktion im Körper stattfindet. Und ich mag Schwein auch gar nicht, muss ich sagen. Ich koche es jetzt nur für meinen Hund, weil er das gerne mag. Hi Sebastian. Bonjour. We have 3 French people here since yesterday. Very, very cool. I missed your comment. Hold on. Hold on, brother Sam. I'm gonna scroll back. My friend, to be girlfriend. Giving me a red jacket for winter as a birthday present. Guess how I know? Because she video called before buying. Oh, she wanted to know if you like it? Cute. That's sweet. Soon to be girlfriend, huh? It's going well in Beijing, SD. Going to the gym. Maybe, is that just a coincidence or does it have to do something with the girlfriend maybe? Sometimes when guys have girlfriends or like get a new girlfriend, they're like super motivated to, you know, go to the gym, get new clothes, get a fresh haircut, you know, all that. I mean, I guess girls are the same, obviously. Like we also put in a little bit more effort than, you know, after being married. Eventually. I'm not generalizing. It's just, I could assume that it's how it is. Oh, it's boiling over here. But yeah, congratulations, Sam. But I'm not gonna say congratulations yet. We'll wait until you spread the good news or share the good news with us. Wo bist du gerade? Es ist gerade hell draußen bei dir, Down Under. Jolly, wenn du hier neu bist, ich bin in Amerika, also in den USA, in Tennessee. Da lebe ich seit ein paar Jahren. Deswegen ist es noch hell draußen. Hier ist es erst Nachmittag und nicht schon nachts wie in Deutschland. Bist du aus Deutschland, Jolly, oder Österreich oder Schweiz? Oder du kannst auch woanders her sein, aber da du Deutsch sprichst, nehme ich mal an. Eines der drei Länder. Thank you, Proxy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. And I will tell Oscar to enjoy his meal. I will tell him that you said hi to him or that he should enjoy his meal. Because this is for him, not for me. I just had the cereal today, so I know it's not the healthiest. But I've been definitely eating less than I have. I think it's good for touch now. Been eating less than I have in Germany, so we're going in a good direction now with the losing weight thing. And I'm not saying that I urgently need to lose weight or anything like that. Like, it's not terrible, but it's also not great. So I'm definitely trying to get rid of a few pounds. But that's not easy in Germany when I have so much good bread around me. Das ist Hundefutter. I chill a lot. Für meinen kleinen Rescue Dog. Er ist sehr verwöhnt und mag sein Trockenfutter nicht, deswegen muss ich für ihn immer kochen. Und ich mache es gerne. It's a superb dessert, pure carrot milk, milkmaid, cardamom. Oh, so like, what's that? Those like, that thick kind of milk, right? Oh, I hate those things. It's too easy to cut it off. Dried fruit, nuts, try once. I think I had something similar in an Indian restaurant before, like this rice pudding, I forgot the name, with the nuts and cardamom and dried fruit in it, but never with the carrots. I'll definitely try that. No, nothing to do with, because I was already thinking. Oh, okay, I got you. Sorry, Sam. I didn't want to assume that you just went to the gym or trying to go to the gym because of her. Sometimes people do that for themselves, and that is good. That's the best approach, because you should always start a new routine if it's really just for you and if you know you're going to keep that up and never change for anybody else, right? So, glad to hear that, Sam. Hey, da. Da. Yummy? Here? The cats love pork for some reason. Same with Oscar. Don't worry, guys. This is not for human consumption. This is not for me. So I wouldn't let my cats eat from the pile of meat if that was for me or my husband. This is just for my dog. So this is why I'm allowing it for now. I know this should be up here. Ow! Ow, Seuss. She was like stuck in my ring. She was like putting her claw into my ring and got stuck there. Okay, my oats are cooking. It's looking good over here. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Rusty, you're already overweight. Oscar, you excited? And that sounds fun, Sam, that you're going to the gym with your classmates eventually. It's always good to have a gym buddy to keep you accountable and, you know, just to go on a journey with. So I'm gonna put the carrots into the pot now. Oats have been cooked. And the carrots really just need to be in there for like 2 minutes or so, just to soften. So Oscar doesn't get any tummy pain. I wish I had like a better setup, you know, like a different angle where I wouldn't have to take my phone with me for every move. But we're not at that pro level. It's our dad. Ist das Katzenmittel? Red Dad. We love Taylor ham and pork roll. Taylor ham? I never had Taylor ham before. It's like I don't know what that is. And pork roll, I had egg roll before. But pork roll, I don't think I ever had that. It's a lot of vegetables, by the way. But yeah, Oscar likes his vegetables. So I'm gonna let this cook for a minute. Then we'll throw back the meat inside and add some blueberries to it. And then we should be done. Was genau ist das? Schweine, wie sagt man, Pork Chop? Filets, glaube ich, oder? Schweinefilets mit Haferflocken und Karotten und jetzt mache ich noch Blaubeeren dazu. Und dann kann mein Hund sein Mittagessen essen, beziehungsweise Abendessen. Ich bin bei Köln aufgewachsen. Meine Katze, ey. 30 Jahre Westerwald und seit dem Jahr lebe ich in der alten Feuerwehr an der Ostsee, kurz vor Usedom. Have you been here before? Warst du schon mal hier, Jolly J? Oder verwechsel ich das gerade? Weil wir hatten schon mal jemanden vom Westerwald. Wäre ein Zufall. Witzig. Vielleicht warst du das. Ich bin im Schwarzwald aufgewachsen. Im Süden in Deutschland. Was? You stop munching away. This is for Oscar, not for you. Also, isn't that a massive cat? Look how large she is. Stop eating the meat, Rusty. You're already way too heavy. Here, Susie, there you go. It's like I'm like in a zoo or something right now. And I've never been to Westerwald, by the way, I think. Or maybe I've been. It sounds super familiar, but I don't know if I was there, so I don't want to say that I was. But I don't think. Porridge made with rice and all same ingredients. Oh, porridge, nice. Kheer. Yeah, kheer, exactly. Thank you, Saga, for always telling me the names of the meals. Toller Hundemensch, was für ein Hund hast du? Mein Mädel ist 3/4 Deutsche Dogge, der Rest Old English Bulldog. Süß. Rescue Dog ist übersetzt Tierschutz, genau, Rettungshund. Ich habe ihn auf der Straße gefunden und vor ein paar Jahren. Der ist da rumgerannt und wurde wahrscheinlich ausgesetzt in der Nähe von der Army-Basis, wo ich gewohnt habe hier in Amerika. Also wahrscheinlich von irgendeinem Army-Typen, denke ich mal, ausgesetzt der Familie. Und ich zeige ihn dir mal, oder euch. I'm gonna show you guys my dog, for those that are new. Oh, ich habe mich auf sein Spielzeug gesetzt. I sat on his little toy. You want your toy? Okay. Er ist schon älter. My dog is. I'm gonna switch back to English if that's okay. So my dog is probably like 12 years old. He's a little older. He had a surgery. He had some cancer this year that we had to remove. So basically, we just like removed his testicles.
Why was our
And
first level 5 game such fun?
yeah, he's a little older. I don't know exactly what he is. So some people say that he is a pure dachshund that has been inbred, so he becomes this white. He turns into this white color. So it's like a certain kind of dachshund eventually. What I think is that he is a dachshund mixed with a Jack Russell, that's where he got the white color from, in my opinion. But I don't know for sure. He definitely has the goofiness of a dachshund or wiener dog. Right, Schatzi? Ja. Du bist ein kleiner Dackel. Ein kleiner Dackelmann bist du. Hi, Chicken. Dogs and Schnitzel Amerikaner. How are you doing, chicken? I just made some pork, no chicken today. Sorry. Thank you, Time. I agree. You're a cutie. Ah, das erste Mal. Okay, da war es ein Zufall. Es war schon mal jemand hier, der meinte, er wäre in der Nähe von, er lebt in der Nähe von Köln und ist aus dem Westerwald. Also, ja. Interessant. You made waffles. You didn't make biscuits? No chicken on biscuits? Waffles are good too. I personally prefer biscuits, so I like your name better than waffles. But yeah, waffles once in a while is nice too. Oscar, Sam is saying hi to you. To be girlfriend because we know we are around and talking too much on the phone and when together and every time planning for somewhere. Any day. Okay, so you and that, you guys are about to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Exciting. Those are the cutest times. So appreciate those cute times while they last. I mean, they will also last later on, you know. It just all depends on how you approach the relationship, how you work for it. But yeah, definitely the cute phase in the beginning. Good old days. Enjoy while last time. Okay, I'm gonna put the meat back inside, I think. I'm gonna add blueberries first, actually, and then I'm gonna add the meat. Kennst du Heppenheim? Ich kenne nur Hockenheim. Heppenheim kenne ich nicht. Du bist auch aus Deutschland, Kusai. Do I say that right? I'm just gonna call you Time. Hi, Horel. No biscuits today. Please don't cry with the full range of German emotions. Full range of German emotions. You know, I feel like people always think it's such a stereotype or such a... Is it prejudice? I'm looking for the word. That Germans don't have emotions and they don't have a sense of humor, but it's not true. I don't know where it comes from. Probably from that one man that we all know, from our history, that one man, you know. A little maniac. But yeah, I'm seriously wondering, where does it come from that people think that Germans are... They sound harsh. Wenn ich Deutsch spreche zum Beispiel, klinge ich doch nicht aggressiv, oder? So now I just spoke German, and I don't sound aggressive, do I? Yeah. So I feel like it's just like a stereotype. We don't sound aggressive. Some of us maybe, but I don't know. Germany, nice. Got another German here, fellow German. Welcome, willkommen, Kusei. Or Time. Willkommen, Jolly. Immer schön, dass ich auch mal Deutsch sprechen kann. Das freut mich immer, wenn hier Deutsche im Chat sind. When will we see the next rage dancing with your hubby to mark the passage of time? Perhaps waltzing in your age now? Right. Biscuit. You deserve the iron claw for that. Waltzing. Actually, you're not wrong. Me and the husband sometimes do the waltz just because we both realize that we can't dance the waltz, and it's probably one of the easiest dances ever. So we actually practiced that in the kitchen or the living room not too long ago. So you're not wrong, chicken. Am I upset about that comment? Just slightly hurt, but that's okay. Rusty, stop eating the meat. They can see you in chat. On live stream. Rusty, I have witnesses. Stop it, Rusty. Rusty. I tried my deep voice, it doesn't work. Sometimes I feel like when I have my deep voice, he thinks it's the husband and then he actually listens. Rusty, can you stop eating the meat? There's barely any meat left because you're up here every 5 seconds of your life. My German Catholic relatives do not have many ranges of emotions, so that's where mine comes from. The good old grandparents or relatives, okay. Yeah, I guess when I think about my grandparents, I think the older generation, I think just because they've seen some shit, you know, so they probably, I don't know, I think nothing really threw them out of their normal state of mind anymore after what some of them had to face. So I think, you know, that's what I could think of. That's why maybe some older Germans are not very emotional, just because they faced so much trauma and emotion in their past that they don't really care about, like, you know, modern life struggles. They're like, it's just like every other day, you know. Aber danke, Kusei, dass du das sagst, dass ich gut Englisch spreche. Thank you for the compliment.
15 seconds.
That's quite a lovely feeling, although she irritates me sometimes with random questions like, where are you from? Last 2 hours, bro, don't ask her. I get that. It is, yeah, it has all, like I said, being single has its upsides and downsides, and, you know, that's with everything in life. But yeah, get ready for that question more often, Sam. You definitely will have to answer that question much more often in your life with a girlfriend. Where have you been? In the last 12 minutes you haven't answered my text, so what was more important, you know? That's like a typical thing to ask, I guess. Not with everyone, obviously. I hate generalizing, but I know I keep doing it, so I guess that's normal. Everyone generalized a little bit, right? Im Juni musste ich meinen Sinn wegen Griffs gehen lassen. Oh nein, ein fröhlicher Betonjunge mit Griff kenne ich mich leider aus. Wenn du magst, kann ich dir ein paar Tipps geben. Oh, das tut mir sehr leid, Jolly. Das ist schrecklich. Ich hoffe, dass bei meinem, nachdem der Tumor entfernt wurde, alles weg ist. Wir gehen mal davon aus, also zumindest wirkt er jetzt sehr entspannt und alles und gesund. Aber sehr gerne, Jolly. Gut, dass du hier bist. Danke, dass du meinen YouTube-Kanal gefunden hast und immer toll, jemanden zu haben mit Expertise. I'm gonna add the blueberries to my or Oscar's food, not my food. Honestly, my dog eats probably healthier and ausgewogener as me most of the time. Trying to get better with my own eating habits, more like regular and like, you know, making sure I got all my nutrients, fiber, all the good stuff, and not the real good stuff, like the actually like tasty stuff, you know. I mean, healthy food is tasty too, but trying to stay away from the sugar and all the breads and stuff for a while. Rusty has eaten half of Oscar's meal. I know, he's relentless. Like, he sometimes just, when I feed him in the morning, he will try to finish his food as fast as possible, because in the morning he knows that we're usually busy in the house doing our own stuff, so I don't pay as much attention as in the evening. So that was my husband, by the way. I don't know why I did this, even though he just burped. But anyways, so in the morning he eats his own food super fast, like he empties his bowl and then he like continues eating her food. So that's probably why he has like all this extra weight on him. Hi, Kevin. Rusty is stealing Oscar's food. No, he has been stealing his food for the last 30 minutes or so. Von mir aus schreibe ich gerne weiter Deutsch, dann, wenn du magst. Ich wollte gerade fragen, ob das unhöflich ist. Nö. Englisch wäre auch kein Problem. Meine beste Freundin kommt aus Neuseeland. Nice, wie cool, Neuseeland, wow. Muss auch Paradies auf Erden sein, habe ich gehört. Das Wetter, I'm gonna switch back to English. Guys, I know there's some German friends here now, but just so everyone can understand. So in general, this channel is in English, but sometimes when there's like Germans, I'll also switch back to German once in a while. It just, you know, happens naturally. And I do miss speaking German, so don't get upset, please. Everyone English speaking. Sometimes it feels nice to speak some German in between. Und wo in Neuseeland wohnt deine Freundin? I've never been to New Zealand, but I would love to go. It must be so nice. Das Wetter soll da wohl immer sehr, sehr frühlingshaft sein. Mild, ganz tolle Landschaften. Bestimmt mega nice dort zu wohnen. When a woman speaks German, I find it sexy, but when a man speaks it, I think he's angry. So you think when I speak German, I don't sound aggressive or angry? That is already a win, so I'm glad to hear that, because I'm always scared when I'm speaking English, German here, that people think I'm like mad or something. So I'm glad that you guys don't think that I sound aggressive when I speak German, and I don't really think I do either. But sometimes when I'm on the phone with my sister, my husband is like, "Are you guys fighting?" And we're just like having a conversation about our day, you know? So it's kind of funny that on the phone I might be a little bit, especially with my sister, when we talk really, really fast in German, it might sound that we're like raging or like mad at each other. But it's usually just, you know, random talk. The Germans here will probably know that feeling whenever they travel, and people look at them weird when they speak German. Like, why are Germans always upset? We're not. News, flash news. We're not always upset. Hey, Kester. My sister is so cool, although my mom will not approve. Your mom will not approve? You mean she's cool with the about-to-be girlfriend, or she's cool in general? You should tell your sister that. You said that. I hope my sister says that I'm cool. I don't know. I'm probably more annoying to her than cool, but you know, they're sisters. I feel like brother relationships are so different than sister relationships. I feel like sister relationships get so much more nasty way faster. Like you know, fights get more out of control or like more emotional than like guys. I feel like brothers are just usually having like a kind of like a chill relationship, and usually like from my experience or what I like notice in people that have brothers, I feel like it's always like they just have like a cool friend, you know, like a lifelong friend. And with sisters, I feel like it's like more like up and down usually. But maybe that's just me and my sister. But I think I also heard that from other people that have sisters. So here I got the pork chops, carrots, organic oats, and I added some blueberries because Oscar likes munching on some blueberries, and it adds some extra vitamins and antioxidants. You know, it's always good against inflammation and all that. And Gucho, one more comment about what you just said. When I hear people speak German in movies, like in English movies, when they have like when they're speaking English and I hear their accents, I'm always like cringing inside. I'm like, please don't let me sound like this. I hope I don't sound like this when I speak English, but I probably 100% do sound like that too, you know? Like whenever I talk to people here, when they first meet me in America, I get rid of the thing, by the way. They always ask me immediately, are you German? Or sometimes they even say if I'm Russian or French. I don't know, some people can't really make the distinction between the accent here. But they always know that I'm European. And I'm like, dude, I've been trying so hard to not let my accent come out or through, but I guess it is hard for Germans to hide a German accent. So I'm not even trying anymore, honestly. So I'm German, so that's what you get. My sister's cool. She's like, yeah, you can be with her. She's a good girl. Aw, that's sweet. You got a supportive sister. My dad doesn't care. Dads are usually chill, right? Especially when it's boys. I feel like they're more like strict when it's like about their daughters, and not very strict when it's with their sons. But it also depends, I guess. And yeah, that would be ideal. That would be legal, yeah, for sure. Please make sure of that, Sam. That is very important. Catching my sister's age, she is 18. Oh yeah, tomorrow. So for you, it's already Monday, right? So for you, so I have to congratulate you tomorrow, Sam, instead of when it's the second year. I gotta think of that. Die Shorts von Liam und seiner deutschen Freundin treffen die typisch deutschen Eigenheiten ziemlich gut. Ah, Liam, what's his name? Liam Carpenter or something. Liam Carp. I forgot the rest of the name, I think. Ja, die habe ich hier auch schon gezeigt in Amerika, dass Leute ein bisschen was über die deutsche Kultur lernen können. Die treffen es echt sehr, sehr gut zu. Die Shorts und die ganzen Stereotypen auf jeden Fall. Kann ich nur zustimmen. Ich wollte demnächst auch mal, ich werde nicht viele Shorts machen, ich möchte mich eher auf so längere Videos konzentrieren, damit ich nicht in dieses ganze Ding reinspiele, dass die Aufmerksamkeitsspanne für Menschen kürzer und kürzer wird. So I'm trying to make more long format videos about German, like what's special about Germany or Germans and different from Americans and life in Germany. So I'm trying to do more of those videos. I filmed a little bit when I was in Germany last month, visiting my family. So today I have to buy a new computer, by the way, guys. So I'm not excited for spending money, but I have to for cutting videos because my old one gave up on me. So I will have to buy a new one today. That will be later today. And yeah, then you hopefully will see some videos soon. Because I've been missing cutting videos. Like I really enjoy that, and I couldn't do that for so long now. Hi Marco, just back from doing photography with Megan. Who's Megan? Did we miss something, Marco? Are you and Angela still together, or did we miss something? Sorry guys. Hi Aaron. That's the good question. No one knows. Oh yeah, you're not German, Gutru. In my head, I'm just like, it's like bad juju when you congratulate someone before their actual birthday, but that's just for Germans, so it doesn't apply to you guys. So you should be okay, Sam. I think you're probably not jinxed. It's just when a German congratulates you too early. So I'm gonna wait until your actual birthday. Is that your birthday, Aaron?
This is my favorite cutscene in the entire game.
I can sing it in Chinese, German, or English, whatever you prefer. Meanwhile, I'm making Oscar's bowl of food. I'm wondering if I should add anything to that. Same hobby and compassion for photography. Same hobby. Oh, nice. Where did you meet her? Nice. Very cool. Marco making new friends. What's Angela thinking about it? How about you and Megan, Marco? Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag, lieber Aaron. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Yay. She doesn't know. Marco, excuse me. That can end very. I always would incentivize people to tell their significant other who they are meeting with, because that can. You're welcome, Aaron. No problem. That can end badly if you don't tell a woman who you're meeting with, even though it's just friendship, I'm not implying that you're doing anything else, obviously, but she goes to the gym, I go to Megan. Alrighty. Meanwhile, on the phone with Angela, real quick. Not my relationship, so I'm staying out of it. even though I like to poke my nose into things. Sometimes it's one of my bad qualities. Hi. When you got Korean and Chinese in your name, nice. Sam, he's a Russian, so Sam knows the best.
You got a weak spot in the back.
Russia is, I mean, technically Eurasia, right? That is such a weird thing, by the way. You know, that we have all those continents, and then there's like, you know, a continent that's like Eurasia, that's like both. It's like Russia, it's Europe and Asia. So I'm like, can we just like decide which one is which continent it is, instead of like mixing them together? It's kind of like confusing. Everyone has their own opinion, and that's okay. Doesn't make it valid though. Oh, true. Cleaning up a little bit. I'm gonna feed Oscar now. Same. Honestly, like not in a derogatory way or anything like that. Kazakhstan, I'm sure it's a beautiful country, and I have a friend from Kazakhstan, and I also have people in school from Kazakhstan. But I was always confused when I was younger. For some reason, like in Germany, I would say our school education is actually pretty decent. But also with geography, so we learn a lot about other countries as well, and like we would have to learn, for example, all the states in America, right? All that stuff. So it's not just about Germany and Europe. So, but for some reason, I never understood that. I always thought Kazakhstan was just like a part, like a state, you know, that in Russia. So it took me a while to figure that out, to be honest. So Asia's India. That's not what I mean. I just mean, you know, like why is there, like we have America, we have like North America, South America, Australia, and we have Europe, Asia, but why all of a sudden we have Eurasia, you know, like I don't know, it's just, I feel like in my head a country should just be like part of a continent and not just like 5 continents or 2 continents. It just like makes it complicated, but in the end it makes sense, because I mean Russia is so huge. Like your country is like insanely big, Sam. Like definitely something to brag with. Like Russia, that is a big ass country. So no wonder it's in 2 continents. It should be like probably on all the continents by its size. You don't like street food? I always knew that Macau, Hong Kong, Tibet, and Taiwan are different countries until I came to... Oh, you always thought that? Well, not making this political, Sam, but I know you only have one option to say that, so you can, yeah. I know, Sam, I feel you. And yeah, I know there's different opinions on that. It's just sad. So I'm not trying to get involved in that. So I'll just shut up. Last time I was in Hong Kong, it was before the protest, by the way. When, you know, when it was still the way it was before, when it was still... Do you speak Turkish, Russian, Ukrainian? I don't. Nope. No Russian, but our friend Sam over here speaks Russian. If you want to talk in Russian.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's crazy.
That was an old shock. Yeah, I mean, those kind of situations are just not very well explained in school or just by media. Not very, you know, not many people talk about it. So it is just like a very complicated and weird political an interest conflict. So it is, even for teachers, it's not easy to answer that, right? I remember in my university studying Chinese and everything that comes with Chinese, like culture, literature, blah, 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 everything that has to do with China. You know, even for my professors, it wasn't always easy to talk about Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, Macau, and, you know, how they would, it was always like a little tricky for them to explain it to us too, and because it always changes too, right? See you next time, Marco. I'm not gonna answer that. I'm gonna give Angela a little call after this. I'm kidding, I don't have her number, but I know. I'll stay out of it, of your business, Marco. Enjoy your day, Marco. Enjoy Ohio fall, Indian summer. Is that what you guys say over there?
Nice.
No. I mean, of course not. Of course not. As a German, I could never say that, right?
Let's go, follow me.
Is Germany turning into a Muslim? Very good Christian. And it is not easy to answer that, and I'm not trying to. It's definitely more than it used to be, but I wouldn't say that it is. I was just there last week for a month because my family still lives there, and you know, I travel to Germany quite often, so it has changed a little bit. Like, obviously there's more, you know, people from other countries now in Germany, yeah, way more than before, but I wouldn't, it's definitely not at that point where I would say that that is the case, you know. Hi, Oscar.
I'm so glad to not be.
Oh, hi, you remember? Yeah, Oscar's doing good. Oscar, my dog, is
What's up?
actually on the chair over there. Let me show you all. Let me read the comment real quick. Möchte nächstes Jahr auch gerne Richtung Mongolei reisen. Wie cool. Ich war in der inneren Mongolei, also in China, in der Teil von, also in China, innere Mongolei ist nicht Mongolei, aber direkt an der Grenze und sieht auch aus wie eine Mongolei. Da war ich während meiner Uni, als ich in Peking, I'm going to switch back to English, sorry. So I was in Inner Mongolia because someone just mentioned Mongolia. I can only recommend going there and doing like a horse riding tour or something. So when I was in Inner Mongolia during studying in China, it was just like a couple days or so for like a little trip. We went to Inner Mongolia to sleep in those yurten, those like round huts, you know. And that was beautiful, just like seeing the stars and the sky at night in this like super non-air light polluted area in the grasslands of Mongolia or Inner Mongolia, riding with the horses the next day and trying the
It's like like you think the hawks are bad.
I'm thinking about the English name for it. It's like a alcohol that's made out of milk, like horse milk. I know it doesn't sound very tasty, but they also made horse milk cookies, and I'm not trying to promote that. It's kind of like, you know, icky for some, I know, but that's just what they drink there, right? Because there's not much agriculture going on, so they rely a lot on horse milk and goats and goat milk and, you know, a lot of meat. So they have a lot of horse milk products, and they made those little cookies, and we had some tea with them. And just being able to talk to them in their like native language, riding with the horses, was one of the coolest experiences ever, and I really, really enjoyed that. Yeah, so if you have the opportunity to go to Mongolia, I would, even though I've only been to Inner Mongolia, like I said, and I don't want to compare it, I would highly recommend doing that. That must be amazing. So I can only imagine it's just probably just as cool as the Inner Mongolia, or probably even cooler because it has more grassland and it's a little greener.
They just dropped in.
Keine gute Idee mehr. Ja, Wird ja auch leider immer schwieriger. Stimmt, ja, ich weiß, du hast recht. Ja, mit dem Reisen ist es nicht ganz so einfach momentan, oder? Also ein bisschen gruseliger, sag ich mal, in diese Richtung. Ja, kann ich verstehen. Aber andererseits, wann wird die Lage besser? Weißt du, warten bringt vielleicht auch nicht so viel und Streitigkeiten gab es schon immer und passieren kann immer mal was, egal ob Streitigkeit oder nicht oder wohin man noch geht. Kann auch beim Autofahren zur Arbeit was passieren, weißt du, was ich meine? Von daher, ich hatte auch früher öfter mal Angst, dass ich gereist bin, vor allem als ich alleine gereist bin. Ich bin zum Beispiel alleine nach Mexiko gereist, Hongkong, in China ganz viel und hatte da früher auch mal ein bisschen Bedenken, aber wenn man es mal gemacht hat, ist die Angst dann eigentlich schon weg. Und passieren kann, wie gesagt, überall was, immer, jederzeit. Aber ich verstehe auf jeden Fall deine Bedenken.
Yeah.
Hi, Sayed. How are you doing? Oscar is eating. No, he's not eating yet, but I'll wake him up now. So I'll take you guys with me to wake Oscar up.
But for some reason, bugs are the most popular.
Oscar. Jackie. Baby. Good morning.
That's what I say. Oh, the zombies are cool.
Good
We'll play
morning.
them next match.
You want to eat some?
Yeah, we'll play them next.
Jackie. You want to eat some food?
Yeah. Well, it's like a hive mind alien
Oh,
group.
shit. Oh, shit.
They just create zombies with people.
Oh. You want to eat some food? You want to eat some food? Yeah? Then let's go. Come. Come, let's eat.
Like it's like the Covenant and the Flood mixed into one from Halo. Is the best way I can
baby.
describe it.
Come, let's eat some. So goofy.
I don't know if you. I don't.
You little goofball.
Yeah.
You little goofball. Yeah.
You never played Halo?
Now come. Come. Let's go. Little suitcase.
I got you.
There you go. Come.
Oh, we're jammed up.
Feeding time. It's lion feeding time, everyone. Oscar, come.
Yeah, that's what we're about to do right now.
I'll be back to reading y'all's comments in a second. Come on, Vackelchen, come. Come on, Schatzi. Oscar, come on. Come. Come on.
Oh shit.
You're fine. No, come. Don't worry, y'all. Everyone that's new here, it's always the same struggle. Oscar will sniff it, and he's like, ew, yucky. But then he'll eat it. He just wants to act like my food isn't yummy. And I hope it is. I mean, I hope it is yummy. But he likes to act like he doesn't like it. Right? He's a little sassy. Sassy Becca.
They're dropping how long we need to get out of here.
Tasty. Not good? Oh, not good? I cooked it for an hour, Schatzi.
We need to go. We need to go.
Thank you for eating, Oscar.
Go. Run.
Let's see y'all's comments.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Many people live life in so awful condition all around the world. True. Very true. Roses, you're super. Oscar is super smart. I agree. Thank you. I hope you have a great day too, Oscar. Oscar, we got another Oscar here. But he is Oscar with a C and not with a K. We are mistaken here that we are the center of the world. Yeah, there's a lot of countries that believe that. I agree. Rusty wants some. Yeah, Rusty always wants some. That is no news. Susie too, though, or Moose. She has many names, just as Oscar. Man, the floor is so dirty from all the carrots and the cooking. I have to clean right after this. So I hope you guys' day is a little bit more exciting than mine. Mine is just cooking dog food and cleaning. So, yay. What a fun Sunday, huh? What a picky eater. Go for it, Oscar. He is a little picky eater, aren't you? Yeah. Little scratchies. Scratchies. Oh, yeah. Good? You got a blueberry, a big one? He always makes the weirdest sounds when he pops the blueberry in his mouth. But I think he's liking it, so he's eating pretty fast. Ooh, tasty. Tasty. I'm sure with a little bit of salt and black pepper and some, I don't know, garlic powder, it would probably be pretty yummy, honestly. Maybe I should just give my husband another portion of that and just tell him that I cooked for him. So, you know, 2 Fliegen mit einer Klappe geschlagen. He doesn't have to know, unless you guys tell him. But yeah, my husband is busy playing Helldivers anyway, so he doesn't have time for eating. So anyone playing Helldivers here? Or anyone that has a partner that's playing Helldivers and hasn't seen that partner in a couple days because you know how it is when new games come out?
Whoa. That's a lot of views.
Good boy, fine, yummy. Oh, you're licking the bowl, huh? It's a good sign. Does anyone anyone have a dog here that is a picky eater too? Do you guys cook for your dogs? Are your dogs more, you know, they eat whatever? Lucky you if that's the case. It's definitely not the case for me. As you saw, even when I cook him his favorite things, like his favorite foods, he still like sniffs it and is like, not good enough, good try. But then he'll eat it eventually. But yeah, he's like the worst when it comes to dry food. He acts like, you know, he would probably call the animal police if he could, if I feed him dry food. So here I am cooking food for my dog. But yeah, look at this. Let's do some maths. So I bought those pork chops for $5. Threw in a couple blueberries for like, I don't know, like 50 cents. If that, probably like 20 cents. So it's probably not even worth mentioning. The carrots for like $1, if that, and then some oats for 50 cents. So this, all of this is maybe like $6, eventually $7, and it will last me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he had a portion now. So like roughly a week, you know, and that's not bad. That's basically like $1. Yes, Greg, I'm German. Ich bin aus Deutschland und lebe aber in Amerika. Trifft also auch zu, was du gerade gesagt hast über Europa. Hier auch. Zentrum der Welt und so. My accent, I know, my accent, German accents, I always say there's something a German will never lose, and that is their accents. So we'll always have a thick accent no matter what we do. I feel like even if I live here for 10, that's my dog by the way. Even if I live here for 10 years, I'll probably still have an accent. The name of the dish, it doesn't have a name, Fabien. It's just dog food for my dog, so I don't know, you can give it any name. If anyone has a meal name idea for Oscar's pork chop blueberry dish, let me know and we'll call it that. But so far it doesn't have a name. Thank you, Greg. I don't know. Whenever I hear German accents in English movies, I always think it sounds terrible, and I always hate that I sound like that, you know, because I don't hear it myself. But if I hear other Germans talking, I'm like, ugh, that's how I sound like. Great, you know. But what can you do? Trying my hardest not to sound super German, but at the same time not really trying anymore, because no matter how much I would try to hide my German accent, people will always hear it. So, you know, I might as well just face it. Whew. I was thirsty, a thirsty goat, because all talking, and I feel like I haven't drank all day. Sometimes I realize that like the day is almost over and I realize I haven't drank a sip of water. Do you guys drink a lot of water? Are you like me? Do you just forget to drink water? Do you have to remind yourself to drink water? Absolutely. You were in Germany for a year? Nice. Where were you in Germany, if I may ask? And I like it too. It's a beautiful country for sure. I lived and grew up in the Black Forest in Germany, so that's in the south, like bordering France and Switzerland. So very close to the Swiss Alps, that's where I'm from. And I'm also a little biased to say this, but in my opinion, it's the prettiest area in Germany. But it depends on what you like. If you're more like an ocean person, then you will like the North Sea, if you like the wind. And more like flatland, you know, if you like bicycling and stuff. Or if you like castles, it's probably better to live like in Rheinland-Pfalz, you know, where there's a lot of castles along the river, the Rhine River. It's beautiful. But I personally like hiking a lot and picking mushrooms, you know, nature and mountains. And so the Alps area and the Black Forest is perfect for me. Is meeting in a cafe okay? It's a public place after all. In a cafe, I mean, define what is okay, Marco. I had an ex-boyfriend that met girls after work in a cafe. Was that okay? Like I said, ex-boyfriend, but you know, you do you. I don't know your relationship, so I'm not gonna answer that because I don't want to be blamed for it later on. I always forget to drink water. Me too. I'm terrible with drinking water. I can always see that. Like even when I was 17, I always had like 1 or 2 lines on my forehead just because I drink so little water. So I really have to like force myself to drink more water. I don't want to look like I'm like 80, you know. So I'll try better, or I'll try harder to drink more water. But yeah, everyone, this is your call now. Make yourself a cup of tea or unsweetened, of course, or some water or anything without sugar, preferably. And stay hydrated and drink your water, okay? Let's all drink a cup of water together. And for some reason, I like drinking out of cups better than glasses, even water. I don't know, it's something about the taste that, you know how you drink like Coke from different things, like from like bottles, like glass bottles, cans, or plastic bottles, and it always tastes different, no matter, like depending on what you drink it out of. And for some reason, I feel like water tastes the best when you drink it out of a cup. So I don't know why. Do you always cook for him? I used to barf. So I lived in university in Germany. I lived with a lady and she had 3 dogs, and I don't know why I did 3 like this, but she had 3 dogs. And also, how do you out a German? You don't do 1, 2, 3 like Americans. You do this. This is, you know, that movie where they did that, where they asked the German guy, there was like a secret, like a spy, and they assumed that he's German, so the person asked him to show him 3, I think, if I remember that correctly, and he did it like this. So he outed himself as a German, so we do this instead of this. This feels so awkward to me as a German. I don't know why you Americans do it like this. I can't even move my fingers like that. So I would have to do some stretching before I would be able to do that. But yeah, I don't know why I just brought this up. I guess I want to say something with 3. I actually had 3 dogs, and the dogs were super old. So one of the dogs turned 21. One was, it's like 18 right now, still alive, and the other one is also pretty old. And she did the barf with them as well. So she fed him those dogs like intestines and like everything raw, but she also added a lot of ginger, black cumin seeds, if I don't remember, if I don't mix it up, sesame seeds maybe, chia seeds, and I think flax seeds as well. And she did like omega-3 and stuff, so she gave him a lot of supplements as well. So I don't know what in the end made them live so long. I think they were also just like happy dogs, and we walked with them a lot, you know, so. And the breed is probably also playing into that. but I switched to cook when someone I trust a lot about health told me it would be better for the pH of the blood, whole body. Also, it makes it more alkaline, so it's more acidic if you give them the raw meat, I guess, then. Okay. I guess I'm doing it right then. Thank you for sharing that, Jolly. That is really, really interesting. I love learning new facts and hearing experiences from other people and, their expertise. So thank you for sharing that. And it is cool that you're cooking for your dog too. Especially after you heard those bad news. And there's just so much crap in all those dog foods nowadays. Like so many like thickeners and like gums and like even like he has some snacks here that that a friend gave us, and I looked at the back of the package and it said it had like yellow 5 in there, some red 40, like some beef flavor, bacon flavor, just like some random shit that no one needs. Like a dog doesn't need like any like kind of flavorings. Like they will eat it as long as there's meat in there, or like peanut butter flavor, or like real peanut butter, not flavor. Or salt and stuff. Like, who needs that? It is so weird that there's so much stuff added to animal food and human food, obviously, A lot of Americans think our German accent sounds admirable. Really? Well, I don't know about that. People tell me that, but I always feel like they say that to be polite, and make me feel better. So I don't know. Maybe it's true. By the Netherlands border, Greg. Okay, nice. That's a nice area too, and Netherlands are beautiful too, so that's cool. Hi, Marianne. Marianne nehme ich mal an. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna soak my stuff real quick before I forget. See you later. Okay. Grüße zurück nach Deutschland. Zu dir, Marianne. Thank you for being here. Hi, Barish. Are you the Barish that I already know, or are you a new Barish? Hi, Hatzi. Decisions. I will take Angela next time with me, I guess. Sonst kommt der Kochlöffel, Marco, und den will keiner. The life in Germany is the shit since 2015 for the hard-working people here. Joke. Ja, Marianne, ich weiß, die Meinung teilen, glaube ich, aktuell viele. Ich war jetzt, I'm going to switch back to English since you can speak English too. I was in Germany for a month last week. I just got back last week. So I have family in Germany and I grew up in Germany. So obviously, and I am German, so I go to Germany quite often. And the situation has changed. It has changed a little bit from like the news that you hear and the things that you hear, and some people are a little bit more oblivion to it. But yeah, the issue is just so much bigger than just blaming, certain, people, because we as a society or like our government also creates problems that, those people are suffering from. So it is just a very broad issue. But yeah, I'm sorry, Marianne, that you're feeling like that and that many people feel like that at the moment, and I hope the situation will be a little bit more harmonic, or people will be happier, hopefully, again. It's funny, I'm German myself, but I nearly always know immediately if someone is German when I hear them speak German. I hope I don't do it too much myself. Yeah, I'm the same. I always hear it when someone speaks German, or when someone is German, even if they lived here for a while, and I can always hear it. Oh, you're not that Barish. Okay, I thought you were. We had a person here quite often, and his name was Barish too, so I thought that's you. And you just changed your picture. I am from Germany and I live in America, so I'm from the Black Forest in Germany. What are you going to do today? I just cooked the dog food and it's already late in the afternoon, so oh yeah, I have to go to the electronics store later and buy myself a new computer. I'm not excited for that. I hate spending money. I'm a little bit of a frugal person, like not stingy, but frugal with stuff for myself. But it has to be done. I need a new computer to be able to edit videos. You know, I'm really enjoying YouTube a lot. I love making videos, but I wasn't able to cut any videos without my computer. My other one doesn't really work no more, so you know. Hi, greetings to Turkey, merhaba. Rusty is chilling right now. He's so cute. He's sleeping on the plastic bag from our shopping trip from yesterday. Still haven't unpacked all of it. I mean, it's nothing that goes bad. It's just like stuff for organizing and for the house. Hello. Hi. I can't read your name, sorry. Welcome everyone that's new. Hopefully Germany will wake up from this bad dream about 1904. It is just very hard, you know, when so many cultures and ideas clash together and come together, and there's not one, you know, common understanding of something. So I don't know how some people thought that that's not going to be a problem, you know, and I'm not saying that it's not good how it is right now. I'm just saying that there needs to be like something that needs to improve, you know, to create more jobs and more, you know, where people work together instead of against each other, where people like get together and mingle and learn from each other like we do here, you know. On this channel there's so many people from other countries, religions, cultures, and every different backgrounds and all that, but you know, as long as you have like understanding and you're empathetic and you know you explain yourself well, you know, you can create like a harmonic togetherness or like have a good conversation, but yeah, it needs to be mutual, right? And there needs to be some effort from all sides, I guess. Ich denke, jedes Land hat seine eigenen Probleme. Ich denke, ich werde in circa 2 Jahren auswandern. Weißt du schon, wohin, Marianne? Ich bin nach Amerika ausgewandert, aber tatsächlich nicht wegen irgendwelchen politischen Gründen oder irgendwelchen anderen Gründen, nur wegen der Liebe, you know. I immigrated to America a couple of years ago because we just talked about leaving Germany here in the comments, but I didn't leave for any like job reasons, political reasons, anything like that. It was just simply because of love, like in a bad movie, you know, where the woman leaves the country or the man leaves the country, falls in love, gets cheated on, and then they're stuck in this country alone. Like how many bad movies end, or like those movies end when people leave their countries for love. I feel like it always goes wrong in those movies, and then they learn, and then they go back to their own country in the end. But luckily that hasn't happened to me, and I don't regret my choice. America is a really cool country, and I love the nature here, and the people are super nice and open and very warm and welcoming. So yeah, America is a really nice country. Have fun too, Marco. See you next time. Enjoy whatever you're doing. It's totally unacceptable, people don't speak a word. Yeah, well, yeah, I understand that. It's understandable in the beginning that you don't speak any word, you know. But yeah, I am on your side when it comes to like being somewhere for 20 years and not being able to have a small talk or like sign like or read like a paper, you know. But yeah, not easy, you know, to solve that, and there's definitely something that needs to be done from like government side too, you know, where they do more, where they incentivize something, where they offer more things, you know, or I don't know. Not easy. My old boy got 15 years old. He's, wow, nice. I never thought this would be possible as he had bad hips since he was a puppy. Oh, another 9 years. Wow, that's amazing. Well, your dog can be very lucky, Jolly, that you took such great care of him. And even though he was sick, you still lived so long. So that was definitely because of your care and your love and everything. So ja, I'm so glad to hear that he lived so much longer. Ich denke entweder Dänemark, skandinavische Länder oder nicht EU-Land. Dänemark muss sehr, sehr schön sein. Dänemark könnte ich mir auch sehr gut vorstellen. Ich weiß nicht, wie einfach es ist, da hinzuziehen und sich da anzumelden und alles einzurichten und wie teuer es ist. Wahrscheinlich relativ teuer, aber ist, glaube ich, nach Umfragen mit Finnland eines der glücklichsten Länder und eines der fairsten Länder und gratis Schule, natürlich Universität und Krankenkasse und so weiter. I'm not German, but I will defend your country against false accusations. Germany is an independent state and can rule according to its own policy. Whenever you go, you have to accept rules of course. Well, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of opinions about that going on at the moment. It's pretty much, I don't want to say split in half, but yeah, a lot of people have very strong opinions, and it's understandable. There's just a lot of things that are not very, a little unsettling, so yeah, it is not easy. And I just completely played into the stereotype of Germans always saying yeah and yeah. I just did that without thinking about it, but we do say yeah a lot. His organs in this world to go on was so strong. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm glad that he did. And yeah, sounds like a very strong dog. Living with that disease for 9 years, that is insane. Welcome. We found him. The husband has been found. He returned to me from the depths of the Helldivers. What's the planet called? Or the universe? Huh?
Just regular universe.
Regular universe. You want to show your cute t-shirt that I drew you? I made him that t-shirt. I drew my face on the t-shirt when we started dating. So when we had a long distance relationship, I was like, whenever you go out, you better wear this t-shirt with my face on it. I was trying to save some bucks by not, printing the photo on it, because that would have been like $15 or so. Like I said, I'm frugal. I'm trying to save money sometimes. So I was just like getting my pen out, and I started drawing that on the t-shirt. Mangia, mangiare. Hi Giuseppe. Ciao. Es ist sehr schwer momentan ein Land zu finden, wo du ohne Sorgen leben kannst. Ja, stimme ich dir zu, Marianne. Ich glaube, Dänemark, wenn es danach geht, wäre Dänemark wahrscheinlich sogar eine sehr gute Wahl. Ich folge einer YouTuberin, die aus Dänemark kommt, die nach Korea gezogen ist und jetzt auch wieder nach Dänemark zurückzieht. Und was ich immer sehe in ihren Videos, sieht immer sehr, sehr schön aus. I'm from Germany, but I live in the USA, Malu. Wenn das Wetter schön ist. Schönes Wetter. Wo bist du her, Giuseppe? Husband behind you. Uh-oh. That wasn't my husband. Imagine they just tell me husband behind me and I'm like, I'm by myself. My husband is at work. Imagine how creepy would that be. Ich war öfters in Dänemark. Die Menschen sind glücklich. Yeah, I'm talking about Danish people. I studied in Beijing in China with Danish people, and Danish people were probably the nicest people I've ever met. Like they were like everyone, they were just amazing. So I can imagine that Denmark would be an amazing place to live and people to hang out with. Als EU kannst du frei dort. Okay, ja, stimmt. Ja, in EU ist ja eigentlich relativ einfach, überall hinzuziehen, hast recht. Someone likes my t-shirt. If anyone wants a t-shirt with Oscar on it, please let me know. I'll make you one. Because you're beautiful, and everyone would love to have a t-shirt with your face on, Oscar. I don't know why I don't have one yet. I gotta make one for myself. Mwah. Wanna get down? You wanna eat a blueberry? A blueberry? No? Okay. You're full, huh? That was a big bowl that you ate. Du musst die Sprache beherrschen mit der Zeit, aber Dänemark sind die Sprachkurse kostenlos. Unterhalt ist teuer dort, aber sie verdienen viel besser. Stimmt, man verdient besser in Dänemark, das stimmt. Here in America is it also. Here in America you also make much more money than in Germany. Everything is super expensive, so don't get me wrong, it is expensive to live here, but you will also make more money when you work, so it makes up for it. And thank you, Greg, for saying that you like the t-shirt. I appreciate that. Hi Sandeep, good morning or good afternoon. Marianne, ich denke auch drüber nach, wo ich immer hin wollte und ich auch sofort. Irische Westküste, oh ja, das wäre auch schön. Ireland would be beautiful too. Thank you, Roberto. You too. Good evening to you as well. Irland war ich noch nie tatsächlich. Dänemark nur als Kind mal, aber kann ich mich nicht wirklich dran erinnern. Und Irland war ich leider noch nie, würde ich aber gerne mal. I would love to go to Ireland one day. And Denmark again. Please, could you give kiss on nose for your doggy, please? So cute. He's already over there. He hates kisses, by the way. I can give him kisses on the cheek. Hi, Sergej. Grüße nach Thüringen. Thüringen war ich früher mal eine Weile. Ich hatte mal einen Partner, der in Thüringen der in Thüringen gearbeitet hat. Und dann sind wir immer hin und her gefahren. Und Thüringen ist sehr, sehr schön. Von daher bin ich mal gespannt auf die ganzen Länder, durch die es mich Richtung Mongolei so bringen wird. Ja, solche Länder sind auch schön. Auch vom Unterhalt sehr günstig. Man kriegt wahrscheinlich auch viel mehr für sein Geld, was man sich dann doch mal irgendwie in den Garten zulegen will oder so. Habe ich mir tatsächlich auch mal überlegt, so was Mediterranes. Aber die mediterranen Länder werden auch viel, viel teurer mittlerweile, weil viele eben den gleichen Gedanken haben, leider. Nee, ich wohne in den USA mittlerweile, Sergej. Ich bin vor 3 Jahren indirekt ausgewandert, hatte es nicht vor, bin wegen der US-Army hergekommen und wegen der Liebe dann hier geblieben und ja, hatte es nicht geplant, hierher zu ziehen, aber hat sich so ergeben. Also ich bin nicht schon wissentlich ausgewandert, aber nicht so mit dem Gedanken, jetzt packe ich meinen Koffer und jetzt gehe ich. Wisst ihr, was ich meine? Hat sich eben, wie gesagt, so ergeben und mir gefällt es hier sehr gut. Und ja, wer Natur mag, Wildnis, Weitläufigkeit, wenn Leute sagen, das Land der Freiheit, stimmt es schon zu gewissen Teilen. Wobei ich auch sagen muss, dass es in Deutschland genauso viele Freiheiten gibt, meiner Meinung nach, in gewissen Bereichen, wenn nicht sogar teilweise noch mehr in manchen Bereichen als hier. Sowas, die Erreichbarkeit durch öffentliche Verkehrsmittel und sowas angeht oder zu Fuß laufen können, Anbindung ist hier sehr wichtig, in Deutschland sehr gut und hier ist es relativ wenig ausgebaut. Man ist hier sehr gebunden an Autos und so weiter. Also es hat Vor- und Nachteile, aber ja, wenn man Natur mag und eben viel Land und also halt Weitläufigkeit und hier ist es eher so von der Mentalität, jeder macht so sein Ding, keiner schaut so wirklich auf den anderen, also man ist eher so, jeder ist so für sich, was auch irgendwie teilweise problematisch ist, aber irgendwie auch ganz entspannt, muss ich sagen. Es hat einen ganz, ganz anderen Vibe als Deutschland, würde ich sagen. Also man fühlt sich schon in gewissen Teilen schon freier, muss ich schon sagen, irgendwie. Also so, ja, keinen interessiert es irgendwie, was du machst. Also, ja, muss man irgendwie mal erlebt haben, glaube ich, ich kann das nicht so richtig erklären. Aber ja, klar, Jolly, wenn du rumreist, wirst du wahrscheinlich mehr herausfinden, wo es dich langfristig hinzieht und was du magst und nicht magst. So, Sommer ist sehr heftig in Dänemark und sowas wie Sonnenrollos, das ist an denen vorbeigegangen. Ja, hier ist es auch ganz stark so, Marianne, dass viele Leute immer die Rollos, also nicht außen, hier gibt es ja keine Rollos außen, aber dass die Blinds, also I'm gonna switch back to English so everyone can understand. So yeah, it's the same here in America. A lot of people, that was the first thing I criticized my husband for, or I told my husband, because he was one of those people too that had like the curtains closed all the time and like the blinds down, you know, during the daytime. A lot of people like to sit in like darker rooms. So as a German, the first thing I did was like open the blinds, open the curtains, open the windows, Durchzug, lüften, getting some fresh air in, turning off the AC, saving some money, you know, on electricity. So yeah, we're like having the windows open now, you know, all the time, and the blinds up. So ja, Ungarn würde ich lassen, die haben auch viele Probleme. Yeah, I mean, like you said earlier, Marianne, I think every country has their own struggles, you know, so it depends what you're looking for. Are you looking for freedom? Are you looking for freedom of speech? Are you looking for getting a lot of land for your money? Are you trying to be like self-sufficient and have like, you know, less bureaucracy and stuff? Are you trying to be like in a more like chill country, or do you want to feel safe and like, you know, it really depends on what your goal is. Like, what do you want out of life? Like, what's your priority? Like, why are you leaving Germany? Like, what's the main reason why you're leaving? And then look for the country that's like not having that issue or less of that issue, you know? I feel like that's probably the best way to go along with that. But yeah, then again, you never know before you live somewhere what problems exist and if you actually like it. So I would probably recommend, like I did it, like traveling to that country before, at least a couple times, for longer if you can. That's not easy, I know. So I, for example, traveled to America 3 times before I moved here, but each time was 3 months. So altogether I came here for 9 months, and what was it, even 12? Could have been 4 times even, but it was at least 3 times where I did 3 months, so it could have been 3 or 4 times where I did that. So like, let's say like I traveled to America for like a year, to make sure that this is for me, you know, that I like it, and to make that big step, because getting a green card, getting like a permanent resident card here or citizenship is not easy. If anyone is interested in that, I can definitely try to make a video about that. Once I have my computer, I'll be able to finally make some more videos for you guys. But yeah, if you're interested, I will make a video about immigration or like leaving Germany and what you have to do, and you know what it means to move to America if anyone is interested. But it's not easy. If anyone wants to do that, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of patience, nerves, and chocolate to go through this. And yes, Sergey, ich vermisse Deutschland auf jeden Fall. I definitely do miss Germany sometimes, but I do go to Germany, travel to Germany quite often because my dad and sister are still there. And so I see them quite often because my dad has a disease, you know, like a chronic disease, so I want to go there more often to see him. So I don't miss it too much because I just go there once in a while. But whenever I'm in Germany, I miss America too. So, you know, I feel like I'm home in both countries, but honestly, I almost feel more at home in America right now. Just because I have my animals here and my own 4 walls, you know. And thank you, Greg, for understanding how people can live at home with closed windows and curtains down all the time. For me, it's unimaginable. For me too. Live like this, daily light is essential like oxygen for breathing. 100%, I agree. Like living in that constant darkness, that drives me insane. Like I have so many, there's so many people that I know here that always have their curtains closed and their blinds down. Like, it is daytime. Like, do you hate the sun? Do you don't like to see the trees? Or, you know, I would just like a flower that doesn't get water and sun, I would just like wither away if that was me. So I'm on your side, Greg. I'm the exact same. Du sprichst schon Englisch besser als Deutsch. Sure. Schatz, did you just see that? I speak German, English better than German, the Germans say. Nein, I speak English better than German now, the Germans say. I was always scared of that. Ich hatte immer Angst davor, dass es passieren wird, Sergey, dass mein Deutsch so schlecht wird. Whenever I'm traveling back and forth, I have such a hard time adapting to the country, like to Germany. It takes me forever to be good at German again, like fluent, like where I have to like not think about my sentences. And then again, when I come back, same thing with the other language. Ich werde mal langsam gehen, muss nachher noch ein Frachtschiff in anderen Gewässern. Oh, Frachtschiff, wow. Beeindruckend, Marianne. Dann fahr mal dein Frachtschiff schön und pass auf dich auf und hat mich gefreut, dich kennenzulernen. Oder euch, hat mich gefreut, euch alle kennenzulernen und vielleicht sieht man sich ja nächstes Mal, würde mich freuen auf jeden Fall. Falls ihr den Kanal interessant findet oder genau, falls man sich nächstes Mal nochmal sieht. Und ich gehe jetzt noch mit meinem Hund laufen und dann muss ich meinen Computer kaufen. I'm gonna leave too now. It was good to meet everyone. Thank you for being here. Nice to meet everyone that's new and of course always happy to see old faces or familiar faces and good meeting everyone. I always have windows open for fresh air and curtains down when at night. Me too, curtains down at night. But fresh air is important. So everyone get fresh air, drink your water, get your steps in. It is important and eat some good food and sleep. Get your sleep too. Bye y'all. Have a beautiful Sunday or Monday, whatever time it is. And tschüss nach Deutschland und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao. Tschüss. Tschüss.